you imagine living in a $30 million mansion, having a collection of luxury cars available to you in your garage, or a collection of watches valued at thousands of dollars? Well, that's the lifestyle of none other than Golden State Warriors player and two-time Major League Basketball Most Valuable Player MVP award winner Steph Curry. If this sounds crazy to you, then get ready and make yourself comfortable, because today we present to you how NBA player Steph Curry spends his millions. Being one of the best players in the NBA has its good things. Among them, you can have what you want, because with his salary of about $48 million a year, a fortune of $160 million, everything is possible. One of Steph's luxuries was his mansion, purchased in 2019 and located in one of the richest and most expensive neighborhoods in the entire United States, Atherton in Silicon Valley. For the price of $31 million, the luxurious property had more than 2,300 square meters spread over 3 floors. It also has a virtual golf course that cost about $60,000. A beautiful swimming pool, a barbecue for those family nights, a beautiful garden, and a guest house next to the mansion. Unfortunately, those days of fun and barbecue nights only lasted a few months, because sometime later, he sold the property for a price of $31.2 million, $150,000 more than what it originally cost. The reason was that his basketball team, the Warriors, moved to the Chase Center flyover state, located in the beautiful city of San Francisco that same year. So, Steph had to drive for almost an hour to get there, although unfortunately, he never arrived on time. After selling the house of his dreams, Steph bought a luxurious apartment located in the city of San Francisco. This property cost him about $8 million, has more than 260 square meters, and has all the luxuries of the world: gym, swimming pools, security, state-of-the-art technology, and it also is close to the restaurant of his wife, Ayesha Curry, so he can go downstairs and enjoy a delicious meal. Another of Steph's luxuries is his collection of luxury cars, each one more expensive and exclusive than the last. So write them down so you don't forget them, and get ready because the prices are crazy. The first one is a red Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Equipped with a 6-cylinder engine, this vehicle offers a top speed of 296 kilometers an hour, and its value is around $200,000. Not for nothing, it's one of his favorite cars. He also has a Cadillac Escalade ESV 8-cylinder, ideal for traveling with your family. It's equipped with the latest technology to provide comfort during these long trips, and its price is around $77,000. Other cars, no wait, great cars, are the Porsche Panamera Turbo S, a luxurious sports car equipped with a V8 twin-turbo high-performance engine, which allows you to reach a speed of up to 315 kilometers an hour. Nothing to envy the cars of the Formula One. Its value is around $180,000, although there is a problem, and it is because this car is already in a better life, because in 2018 it had a car accident where Steph was unharmed. To finish, we have an Infiniti Q50, which, in case you didn't know, Steph is an ambassador to the Infiniti brand since 2017, so it's not surprising that he has some model of this popular brand. This car has a 4-cylinder engine with a maximum power of 400 horsepower, and its value is around $52,000. Something more affordable, although I'm not gonna lie to you, it's still crazy. If you are enjoying the video, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the little bell so you don't miss the next videos that, hey, if I were you, I would do it without hesitation. Now, let's continue with the video. Another thing that cannot miss in the life of an NBA player are the shoes, and Steph Curry knows this very well. At the beginning of his career, we could see him with a Nike, something very common among players. However, Everything changed in 2013 when Curry left Nike to sign with the Under Armour brand that saw his great potential and therefore offered him about $4 million a year, an excellent offer compared to the $2.4 that Nike offered him. Currently, Curry continues to receive sponsorships from the brand, earning more than $215 million a year. In addition, Curry has his own collection of shoes under the seal of this prestigious brand, the most marketed with Curry UA Hover with a price of $110. It also has the unisex Curry Flow 10 Treasure Island and the unisex Curry Flow 10 More Magic, both with a price of $160. From shoes, we move on to watches, and yes, Curry has become a great collector of luxury watches. In his collection, we have unusual models for an NBA player. For example, from time to time, he is seen with a gold-plated Movado Museum Classic that has a value of more than $500. What, you think that's not enough? Then I present to you one of the most striking models in his collection. This is the Graham Silverstone RS Skeleton, one of the most coveted automatic models on the market for the not-so-modest price of $5,600. Although we must accept it, what really draws attention is the exclusivity, as there are only 250 watches of this model in the world. But if you thought it was all luxuries and riches in Curry's life, then let me tell you, no, because this player is well known for donating part of his money to charitable foundations. For example, did you know that for every three-pointer he scores, Curry donates 3 mosquito nets to a foundation that fights malaria? But that's not all. Steph is known for his love of video games, so he didn't miss the opportunity to donate part of his fortune to Anthony Reginald Dahl's esports team, Team Solo Mid, which has raised more than $37 million. He also has donated large sums of money to foundations such as Animal Rescue Foundation, Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Brotherhood Crusade, Eat, Learn, Play Foundation, and NBA Cares. Another of Stephen Curry's interests is golf. As we mentioned before, he had a virtual golf course and recently won the American Century Championship title. Thanks to his love for this sport and above all the fact that he wants to help people, Curry has invested millions of dollars in his own golf team at the prestigious Howard University in Washington, D.C. Howard University was one of the first to accept African American students, even before the creation of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. According to the Washington Post, Curry reportedly donated a 7-figure number, and that will pay for the university's golf program for at least 6 years starting in 2020. The reason why he did something like this is to facilitate access to this sport to students belonging to poorer communities, because as it is well known, golf is associated with people belonging to a higher social class. So congratulations, Steph, you have done a very good job. In addition to what he earns inside the court, Steph invests part of his money in different businesses in order to generate more money. For example, one of them is cryptocurrencies. As part of his fortune, he invested in FTX, one of the most famous digital wallets in the market. He also used to campaign for the brand and appear in some of its advertisements, which helped him earn a large sum of money. Another of his latest investments was in the world of whiskey, and he will soon launch Gentleman's Cut Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, an aged bourbon priced at $79.99, ideal for celebrating with friends and family. This whiskey contains 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley, which is aged between 5 and 7 years in charred white oak barrels. So, we come to the end of the video. Tell us, what do you think of Stephen Curry's luxuries? We'll be reading your answers. That's all for today. See you next time.